I have what can only be described as an overwhelming number of deeply submissive white men in my comments tonight. Every single one of them deeply submissive to Donald Trump, fighting for his life in the comments because I said that Donald Trump is a convicted felon. None of them are disagreeing with the proposition that Donald Trump was found guilty of 34 felonies by a jury. They are just willing to lay down their lives that he's not a convicted felon. He was found guilty by a jury on 34 felony counts. That part they're fine with. But he's not a convicted felon. Bear in mind that not one single one of them is an attorney. I've never seen anything like this. But at least this guy got that right. You know, the correct form of the word "your." So kudos for that. Because you guys get that wrong like 98.5% of the time. So congrats on that one. The judge imposes sentence, and until sentenced, he's not convicted until sentenced. Well, I might take slight issue with your, pardon the pun, sentence structure, using that word 3 times in one sentence. Let me ask you this. Prior to receiving the pardon from his father, Joe Biden, on Sunday evening, was Hunter Biden a convicted felon? Was he a felon? Is there a difference between felon and convicted felon? Convicted felon, isn't the word convicted kind of redundant? Was Hunter Biden a convicted felon on Saturday, last weekend of Thanksgiving weekend, before being pardoned by his father? If he wasn't a convicted felon, why would his dad need to pardon him? What was his father pardoning him for? It's a thought. It's a thought experiment. I'm asking you to think. I know that's tricky for you guys. I'm asking you to think through a thought experiment, which, I understand could be tricky for someone who writes, the judge imposes sentence, and until sentenced, he's not convicted until sentenced. That's like a 9 speed bump sentence right there, pun intended. But, sound it out, think it through, let me know, get back to me. Have a great night.